This curator painted a fake Picasso. It was not discovered for 3 years. Her whole art venture was to make men feel as excluded as possible. So this is the curator Kirsha Kaechele. This is the Mona, a museum in Australia. Her husband actually owns it. And 3 years ago, she wanted to make a lounge that was only for women. And she had a specific vision. She wanted a green Picasso. And she actually said that she could have borrowed many Picassos from friends, but they weren't green. So she was like, why don't I just paint it myself? And she did. She opened the lounge with the fake Picasso, but no one that identified as male was able to go into the lounge and look at the art. Therefore, she was sued for discrimination. So why do this? In her words, she wanted to make a place with the world's very best art that made men feel as excluded as possible. Denying men entry to this mysterious room was indeed part of the art, giving them a taste of the discrimination and exclusion many women have experienced through history. She ended up losing the lawsuit. So then she moved art from the actual lounge into the physical female bathrooms. So men again would have another barrier. This is what she said about the men getting mad about this ladies only lounge.
The men are hysterical and they're saying that I'm hysterical, and they're right, I'm hysterical.
All of this from the fake Picasso, what she said about men, the whole courtroom scene is a performance art. And listen to what she says about the man who sued her.
I like Mr. Lau and I intend to invite him to my Christmas parties, to our gala, and I mean that in all seriousness. I think he's adorable, he's a cute person, he was a pleasure to be courted by.
Men getting mad, the man suing, it all played into the art. And honestly, she is so brilliant. The choice words that she uses in interviews are so premeditated.
He's adorable, he's a cute person.
Kirsha Kaechele has won her appeal.
The verdict demonstrates a simple truth. Women are better than men.
Jason Lau sued her for discrimination, and the court ended up ruling in Lau's favor. Kirsha Kaechele ended up appealing, and she won. And in court, she argued that her lounge intentionally excludes men. It provides men with this experience of discrimination that women have experienced for centuries. This means that the lounge can reopen, and men can rightfully be excluded. And this is due to Exception 26, which promotes equal opportunity for disadvantaged groups. The legal team was able to qualify women in this group. The men can keep appealing, and this is what Kirsha has to say to them.
We'll see how the men take it. The men are a little hysterical. I'm a bit concerned. They're troubled by the power of women. They may appeal, but they're not appealing to me.
It's like during the last Supreme Court hearing, her and many women danced out of the courtroom. She actually thanked Jason Lau. She thanks him for initiating this process and bringing the artwork to life. Kirsha Kaechele's Ladies Lounge is opening once again, but only for a month. The lounge opens December 19th and still excludes men, unless you apply to be part of the waiting staff. She extends this invitation first and foremost to Jason Lau. And she says she wouldn't be here without him. And then she rightfully says that actually she would be here, and an extra 7 months during the time that it was closed. She digresses and says if you wish to wait on women, you may apply. The lounge is open December 19th through January 13th. You can expect to be greeted with champagne. Look at lovely art. Some of it may be fake. This Picasso was done by her. And in Kirsha Kaechele's words, you can take a respite from patriarchy. The Ladies Lounge is inside the Mona Art Museum. Apparently it will leave Mona forever after the month. But we are definitely not done seeing Kirsha Kaechele's art. I'm sure she will continue to pillage and make women feel seen and continue to lean into debauchery.